Man-to-man. Cardinal couldn't pass out of the double team. Akins tries to go down. Swatted away by Sellers. Well, Bagno just jumped up with the ball and caught it in 4 games at Duke.
So there's a block. Cal State Fullerton as John Mikey's square comes up empty.
Well,
Ryan Agarwal from way behind the line. Second three for the sophomore from Texas. Recovered by NAU. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. And a steal, Ryan Agarwal coming from the blind side. Agarwal moves in. Agarwal and one.
great body control, Roxy. You can see it by Agarwal. So you've got to get guys in the right positions.
And then Ryan Agarwal blocks the shot of Ryan Abelman. Benny Keeler from the Tara Vanderveer court logo.
And Agarwal can do something too. He's long, he's athletic. He not only blocks the shot. Yeah, Cal Smith wants him to get into offense here, not settle. They've got some mismatches on the floor, but Agarwal says, how about that for a mismatch? Roxy, what was I doing letting you announce all those games those years? Really spots up, and he's feeling it now. I love the action here. Ryan Agarwal just playing confidently. Look, he's not, that's not for the faint of heart either, way out there, but you got to give your players freedom. You're getting Maxime Reynaud playing one-on-one in the post, so you don't have to worry about helping on him. You got to get out there and get back to your guy, and Stanford hasn't done that.
Ryan Agarwal again.
Yeah, too much barking, but I like.
That'll also be a personal, the second on Reynaud.
Sellers, athletic transfer from USC. Agarwal to the hoop, leaves it off. What a pass to Reynaud.
I love the move by Agarwal. Well, watch the drive. Here's a drive to the rim, the help, and the drop off. I mean, that's just good basketball. He draws two defenders.
Such a fun player to watch in Oakland over the years, Monte. Nice set play, and it's in for Kamen.
Well, that's significant, Tim, for a lot of reasons. Number one, they came out of the timeout. They said, we're going to... Reynaud out now, getting a rest.
Ryan Agarwal with space and makes Norfolk State pay for it his second three.
Well, he's calm.
But Ryan Agarwal not getting involved.
He's on fire in Fuego, Roxy. He's spotting up. He's feeling it. He's letting it fly. Bottoms. Count them, 3 points. And that's not a fluke of a number. He's nailed the shots before.
On the cut, beautiful dish, excellent score from Isaiah Sellers. Not when they're moving the ball this fast from beyond the arc. Can't hit. Second opportunity coming. Rineker down low. Taken off the rim. Big block from Thompson.
A wide open layup. So here's going to be a trap coming off of a picked up dribble. And there it is. Reynaud knows what to do.
Powers it down.
But here it is. Here's that pass. Great look by Agarwal down the floor. If you have your head up against the press, good things happen. If you turn your back to the action, you don't see your...
But it had back-to-back stops, and that's a great way for Coach Madsen's club to start this second half.
Agarwal spinning and lays it in. And now they need to foul. Akpara inside.
Because Jalen Blakes is on the bench, and Stanford does not have a point guard out there on the floor. And Blake's really the only point guard available tonight for Kyle Smith. But Ryan Agarwal says, I can be your point guard.
Here's Reynaud, defended by Shefflin. Brad Brownell told us Locken would start.
Good defense by Leggett to get a hand on that pass. Stanford keeps. The USC transfer with a long two, Isaiah Sellers.
Backdoor, Agarwal leaves it for Reynaud, who lays it in, and Stanford's on the board. That was spectacular. Young, the freshman, says, I got a highlight too. Sellers in the corner. He knocks down the three.
He's so calm on his three-point attempts.
There's also something to be said for these ACC teams that have to come out now to play Stanford and Cal. Kamen, terrific feed from Agarwal. And I think this is the first break he's taken so far today. Another nice pick and roll. Same result with a free throw added. Agarwal to Aiden Kamen.
Ball pressure and communication. Tane Murray is the lone. It's a little bit short, but that's because the passer didn't put it where it needed to be.
Boy, Agarwal and Kamen have teamed up at least 3 or 4 times.
Just using his length defensively now, playing a little bit loose and free on the defensive end. Now that he's got those 2 fouls, look at that slash around the basket. That's where I want to see that.
You know, the old Pac-12, they had some great basketball, and he alluded to that. But you know, there are so many schools in that league where nobody goes to the game.
Hey, basketball in France, for French basketball, the national team's excellent. Reno lays it in.
Got his work early.
Yeah. Agarwal goes baseline and dumps it off. Nice pass. Sophomore finishes. Again. Agarwal way outside for 3. Oh, I guess he's feeling a little confidence. Stanford has answered in a big way, and the outside shots have been a part.
22-8 in the games that they worn the blue unis.
Agarwal for 3. Got it.
Well, that is big.
Well, the high lob inside broken up by Reno. Another takeaway for Stanford. Already the 5th Syracuse turnover. Agarwal bucket.
Right now at halftime, they're up on North Carolina by 22, 47-25. Wow. Not many times in that rivalry how the team is playing in their final 10 games of the season. How have they improved? How are they playing now? Because it matters how you're playing in March.
It does, but I also think November matters as well.
A traditional point guard. We're going to see how Kyle Smith's offense runs in this one. Well, they left Ryan Agarwal wide open, and he knocks down the 3.
He says you can't do that now. Man's percentages might be down a little lately.
Ryan Agarwal struggled at times, I think, in that first half. Lines up the 3 and hits it.
Must have heard you, Dave Fleming.
Agarwal gets free off the screen, drops it off to Okpara for 2.
Stanford ball handlers, keep it simple. If you see the downhill opportunity.
O'Connell over Reno. Rebound Agarwal. Stanford can take the lead with a 3. They go down low. Reno. That's been an issue all season long for the Pack. Agarwal driving on Parker, leaves it for Okpara.
We're in the part of the season right now where every game counts. It's a big clump in that middle of the conference. Duke.
They haven't won a road game in almost a calendar year. Agarwal on the drive all the way. Switcheroo! Stanford by 1. Final 8 seconds. Here comes Parker. And we get a timeout. Kyle Smith uses his final timeout. NC State.
That Jalen Blakes understands what he left and what he could have been a part of on this team that could possibly win a national championship.
Nicely done there, and the reverse is up and in, where you have been part of so many amazing memories over decades on ESPN. And a nice job getting open for that one.
So there wasn't that much playing time to go around, and Sellers couldn't crack the rotation. Ryan Agarwal to the bucket.
You're seeing a lot more 5-out, just on-ball, pick-and-roll spacing than you used to, because people don't, because the transfer portal, kids aren't here.
Let's go, Stanford!
Ryan Agarwal. 3!
I was just getting ready to say, without their point guards, they're not able to get any penetration below the free throw line.
Oh, when he landed, his head goes back into the knee of one of the Stanford players. But
in a second-round trip to the NIT last season, the pocket pass to Agarwal, one more to Kamen for 2.
Now, good look for Stanford, but you mentioned Earl Grant play, Chris, because you can see it. I mean, there's actually a great cut to the basket and great look by Agarwal. Mark on your calendar, you'd love the opportunity to get SMU again.
A lot of familiarity between Andy Enfield and Kyle Smith, having coached against one another in the Pac-12 at their previous stops. Ryan Agarwal knocks down the three.
He can do that. He's a three-point shooter when he gets in rhythm of slowing this game down. They both like to play in transition, play fast.
Both shooting north of 50% as Kevin scores off the window. Cardinal have hit 12 of their first 21 attempts from the field. The double team comes at Reno. Agarwal's the open man, and it cashes in.
Sissoko. Double team comes. Sissoko throws it right to Agarwal. It's all you want to do. If you're at Northwestern, you know the history of the school.
Great find.
Wow, it's Akpara. Got a great look.
For Stanford, Agarwal hits the three. The next time makes the play, drive and kick, open one. Stanford takes the lead in.
Reno with 11, Sellers with 10, and Akpara with an ending of the half dagger. Taylor, Carlos Luke, take it away. Could go to the NIT, certainly, but their NCAA tournament hopes are a minute 35 away from going up in smoke. And they needed that one from Agarwal. He cuts it to 5.
I think they would prefer to have Maxime Reno on the floor, but Agarwal's had a great